Tampa Bay. Fire the cannon.
Denver's down 6 with 1 second on the clock. Locke rolls to his right. Locke throws a ball. End zone catch. Touchdown, Denver.
This is the game. Goes to Parham, jump ball, caught, signal is touchdown.
It ain't over till it's over, baby. That ball popped out on the ground. Jackpot, Vegas wins, baby. Back to throw on 3rd and 12. Herbert fires. It's picked. The Dolphins have it.
You look at the Chargers, and they've just got to be so disappointed they keep losing these one-score games.
7 losses by 1 score or less. Nobody likes that, especially not Joey Bosa. But just last week, when it looked like it was all going to implode again, it didn't. With under a minute left and the Falcons driving for the win, Michael Davis picks off Matt Ryan. Then Justin Herbert hits Tyron Johnson to set up the game-winning 43-yard field goal by Michael Badgley. And the Chargers, they get it done 20-17. Justin Herbert's first career game-winning drive in what's been a mostly forgettable season for the Chargers. But let's send it out to Omar Ruiz, who's in Las Vegas right now with more on this. Hey, Omar.
Hi, Colleen. A frustrating season, to say the least, for the Chargers. Anthony Lynn acknowledging that he knows his job status is under the microscope. He says it's part of the territory. The Chargers trying to snap a 9-game losing streak within the division, and Justin Herbert hoping to get his first NFL road win, and it looks like he's going to get help tonight. Both Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, who are listed as questionable, came out for their pregame workout, caught some passes from Tyrod Taylor, and as Keenan Allen left the field, he gave me a thumbs up that both he and Mike Williams will be playing tonight. Colleen?
I like the thumbs up. That's always a good sign. Thank you, Omar. Okay, so on Sunday, Herbert became the first rookie to complete over 80% of his passes on 40 or more attempts since 1950. Translation, he played real well. So Herbert's been a serious silver lining for Chargers fans this year. Drafted after Joe Burrow and Tua Tagovailoa. So, Steve, when you look at the entire rookie quarterback class, will Justin Herbert be the best of the group?
I think that's a fantastic question, but I really don't feel I'm in a position to say that, because say yes or no, because when you look at Tua, he's doing an excellent job. When you look at Joe Burrow prior to him getting injured, he was playing fantastic. When you just kind of look at all of these guys, they all were picked by their teams because you can see how fantastic they are and dynamic. When we're talking about Justin Herbert, this isn't a Chicago Bears type of situation where you have buyer's remorse when they drafted Mitch Trubisky and passed on a Deshaun Watson. This isn't the case. They have fantastic players, and Justin Herbert is their guy for the Los Angeles Chargers. Just like Cincinnati, Joe Burrow is their guy, and Tua. All three of these guys, when we look back, we're going to say fantastic pick, excellent pick, and excellent pick. We're not going to be doing the woulda, if, woulda, coulda, shoulda that the Chicago Bears have been doing since day 10 after selecting Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah, and guys, I agree, Steve. All three of these guys have been incredible. I remember back in '98, they got Ryan Tannehill and Peyton Manning, and everybody talked about, we're going to have this battle for the next 10 or 15 years. That didn't materialize. This will. It will be a 3-horse race for the next 10 to 12 years between these three. If you press me on it, I'm going to take Joe Burrow right now. Just what I see. Well, I really like the kid. He reminds me a lot of Troy Aikman. His maturity level is just off the charts. And he didn't have the team that Justin Herbert had, and he still had this team in a lot of games. But let me say this. I can't stress, because I heard that report. The Chargers, it would be a huge mistake to change direction right now, to go in a different direction with your head coach. You're 1-score games. Give this kid one more year in this system. Give this system one more year to work, before you start making a move. And those close games this year will be wins next year if you don't make a move. I'm telling you, leave Anthony Lynn, leave that staff intact, and leave this kid where he is. Next year could be a very good year. It reminds me a lot of a young Cowboy team we had.
That's really, really interesting. Justin Herbert, he has looked good so far this season. 25 passing touchdowns, just 2 behind the record set by Baker Mayfield in 2018. And Monday, we saw Baker take on the Ravens in the highly anticipated Bougie Basket Bowl. So let's go straight to the fourth quarter here. Down 35-34, crampy Lamar Jackson emerges from the locker room. His first play back, a 44-yard touchdown pass to Marquise Brown. Mayfield answered right back, a touchdown pass to Kareem Hunt there to tie the game with just over a minute left. Too much time for Baltimore as Justin Tucker hit that game-winning shot.
Good game, bro. Hey, keep balling, bro. Hell yeah. Good to see you too, bro. I gotta give you my number too. Hell yeah. You keep changing up on me. I know. Hey, tell your mom I said hello.
Hey, that's one of the greatest games in history right there. You guys are awesome. Great job. Thank you. Thank you.
So, Steve, you put the Bougie Basket on the line, so now it's your time to shine at this point. What'd you think of maybe what was the best game of the year so far?
I thought it was the best game of the year. If you're a fan of either team, you didn't sit down. You were just up and down trying to figure it out. I was texting Joe. He played dead. He didn't really hit me back. So I'll talk to some other people. And so we had a great time. But I also was nervous because here's the thing. That was a fantastic game. But I do believe that in the AFC North, you have the Pittsburgh Steelers, you have the Baltimore Ravens. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye.
Here's an announcement.
The Cleveland Browns have now showed me that they are no longer stepchildren of the AFC North. They are kinfolk. They deserve a seat at the big boys' table. But before I throw it off to you, Joe, where in the hell is my gift basket?
Uh-oh.
Sucker?
Well, that's a great point because for some reason I'm the one that has the bougie gift basket right now, even though I lost the bet and you don't have anything. So we got to work on that here after the show is over. But we digress. Anyways, I agree with everything you said. This game was so important for the Cleveland Browns because it showed themselves that they deserve a seat at the table with the elites in the AFC. And it reminds me a lot of that 2007 Patriots-Giants game in Week 17. If you guys remember that game, the Patriots were going for that undefeated season, and they decided to play all their starters in the last game of the season. And the Giants, they lost 38-35, but they played them so close that they could go back on that game and say, man, a couple plays here or there, we would have won that game. It built an enormous amount of confidence as they worked their way into and through the playoffs, and then they got a chance to see them again in the Super Bowl. And what happened in Super Bowl 42, as we all remember, Patriots, Giants played an unbelievable game, but the Giants ended up winning. And I think it was that confidence that they were able to build in the defeat at the end of the season that really springboarded them to be able to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And I see that same confidence coming from the Browns side of things after that Ravens game on Monday Night Football.
First game in NFL history.